Hello. How are you? Let me get my camera right. First YouTube live. How's everyone doing? I'm so excited. I decided that I was going to come live once a week. It is much, much easier for me to come live and provide y'all with whatever messages Spirit has for you guys. So, of course, it's Aries season, and I get recharged, reignited, and start rerouting how I do things. So, let's see how this goes. For today, what I'm doing is your monthly for April 2021. If you don't already know, my name is Miladies from Galactic Hoodbuddha, and I pretty much am a spiritual guide that allows you to ignite yourself as we work together to pretty much tap into your intuition, get to know yourself a bit more, and truly dive into what self-care is besides the external part. That's the long part. In other words, I guide you to self-awareness. And with that being said, I do have some specials for you guys. I am a Reiki healer, so check down below. I have 45 minutes distance Reiki healing. If you don't know what Reiki is, I also have that information down below, so go ahead and check it out. I'll be doing all 12 zodiac signs. If you're catching this later on, leave a comment. Let me know how this resonates. Don't forget to look at your sun, moon, and rising, because it is very important to understand your moon and your emotions when you want to look into um, love and just basically what's going on with your emotions. I am a Gemini moon, so that definitely shifts things for me, being an Aries sun. I do live in New York, so if you hear noise, traffic, it is Friday. People's getting to their destination. So I'll be doing your home, work, love, and finances. So that's 4 cards for you. And at the end, I will do a collective message from our oracles, wisdom healings. These are one of my favorites. And so this will be live, like I said, because I feel like, why do I have to pre-record these messages for you guys, then upload them on YouTube, which takes forever? And then in addition to uploading it to YouTube, I have to write a description, and then I have to do a cover. And I'm just like, honestly, these messages are coming straight from source, so I might as well just go live. You guys know that I may curse, so if you are offended from that, I don't know what to say. That's my expressions. However, let's get started. We're going to start with Aries. Share this, invite a friend, say hello to me. Let me know if you can hear me. Is this low? Okay. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, let me know. I'm not sure. Home, work, love, and finance for Aries. What you have at the bottom of the deck, you have the 9 of Cups. So Aries, you are coming into who you truly are. You're not caring what anyone is saying about you right now. Some of you guys might be doing some psychedelics. Okay, so maybe some shrooms. Those of you who live in New York, partying with the flowers and the herbs. So you really feeling yourself, especially because it's your birthday. So why not? If your birthday is coming up, happy early birthday. Some of you guys are going into the spa. Can you invite me? That'll be nice. So for right now, what's really happening to you, you're coming into your emotions and you're really learning how to take care of yourself. Yes, you care about everyone around you, but right now for the month of April, you're really learning how to take care of yourself. When it comes to your home, some of you guys are missing your country, missing your family from another place and another space, right? So some of you guys who are in tune with yourself are understanding that Earth is just a place where you came to enjoy yourself, and you're kind of missing that interaction with your spiritual homies. So you may want to meditate, or if you haven't really felt like yourself because you're around a lot of people, especially those of you who have been partying, pretty much you're in the space of wanting to just be alone right now. So if you can take time for yourself to just take a weekend for yourself or a whole day just for yourself, turn off your phone, that'll be great because it'll allow you to recharge yourself. Some of you guys have been given too much emotions out when it comes to home. So that also could be those who are around you have been emotionally draining you. And so right now, for the month of April, Spirit is asking you to take your time to let go of some of these emotions that are holding you back and put you in a space of recharging yourself, mind, body, and soul with the 3 here. For others of you, you may be making a choice on where to move. Where is it more expensive? Where do you emotionally feel more stable? So some of you guys are actually doing these small steps on where you want to move. For work, you lit. It says Princess of, because this is a different type of deck. So the Princess of Wands, these are the ones that wanted to come out. So right now, when it comes to work, some of you guys are just beginning a new course. You may be tapping back to an old course because some of you Aries have not completed something. So there is a timeline where you need to complete specific courses. So you're tapping back into that. Some of you guys are definitely starting a new job, or you may have become an entrepreneur on the side. So some of you guys have been starting your side hustles. If you haven't been starting your side hustles, my Aries, you are going to. So in April, there's really this sense of motion and starting something new for April for you. And there's no obstacles in your way. You really stand in your ground. You see how this is anchored to the ground. You come in with a lot of initiative, a lot of intentions. Some of you guys may be getting tattoos. All right, let me know what kind of tattoos you got in. Oh, hey, Camilla. Oh, y'all can hear. I love y'all. How y'all doing? This is my first time on here, y'all, so bear with me. All right, so definitely for work, you're going to be starting something fresh and new, so just be prepared for that. It is going to be a little bit rough in the beginning because as an Aries, you might want to rush into stuff. So this time, take your time because what you initiate this month is going to be long term. So take your time when it comes to work and starting your own business. But things are looking great in that area. When it comes to love, the Queen of Cups. Some of you guys are really just really into yourself for April. You're really understanding who, like, where your emotions are. In the past, I'm hearing the past 3 months it was wishy-washy with your emotions. Some of you guys may have been broken up with somebody. Others of you have started dating, so this was a new energy for you, and so now you really honing that energy, really believing in yourself that you deserve this. For others of you, if you're single, you are ready to mingle for April. Okay. I see you really celebrating again in your space of celebrating. Aries, you got this good energy happening, and it could be because we have the new moon coming up for us on the 11th. So that could be also it. Here we go with the Ace of Wands when it comes to finances. Woo! See, whatever you start here is going to ignite your finances. So your finances are starting to pick up. Some of you Aries have been having a rough time when it came to your finances. And so it's starting to pick up, but it's starting to pick up really quick. So what is best for you to do at this current time, what Spirit is telling me, is to start getting your finances together so that you can be able for the month of May and June understand where you're going to be putting in that cash flow. But whatever it is, like, look, can't even hold on. Remember, don't put too much on your plate, okay? All right. So we going into Taurus. Let me know how your days are going. What y'all cooking for dinner. It's Friday night. All right, Taurus. Intuitively, I'm getting some of you guys are a bit emotional at this current time. And Spirit is saying that is for you to release. So don't be afraid to just let the tears pour, because eventually some of you or guys are going to receive this rush of tears that will be unstoppable. I've had those, and it just happens in the supermarket. So that's because I'll be running away. So I advise you guys to, when you get that feeling, don't push it back. Whatever you've done in the past to push back your feelings, Taurus, do your best to just sit down and just ask Spirit, like, allow me to gently, right? Because sometimes you be like, oh, like, all right, cool, Spirit, can you just gently guide me to these tears? And also, some of you guys who live by a bay, sit by a bay. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, you have the three of coins, and this talks to me about sharing, celebrating. So for the month of April, you will be in a space of learning how to share with other people, learning how, like, who you want in your group and who you don't want in your group. For the past 4 or 5 months, you've been literally cutting people out, friends, family, boyfriends, girlfriends, whatever it is. You've been trying to figure out, literally, that's what I'm hearing, trying to figure out who you are without these people. And now that you have had, that's my dog. Now that you have had your time and space to get to know yourself a little bit better, people are starting to come back in. And as they come back in, you're in a space of figuring out, like, how are you going to be pretty much sharing your piece of the pie. For others of you guys, there might be a situation where you'll find out that there's a third party in your situation, and the man or the woman is trying to figure out who they want to be with. You can see these people are confused about who's getting what piece, but everybody has their own piece. And for others of you who are in a business situation, you might want to relook at the contracts and see what's happening, because again, at the beginning there was an acknowledgement of what was supposed to be done, but you guys didn't really write it on paper. So now everybody's doing their own thing in this business, and it's just like, come on, let's all get back together to figure this out. So that's, you guys figure out which message is for you. When it comes to your home with the Queen of Coins, some of you guys are definitely buying a new home next month. If you are searching for a home, you will be finding it. And of course, some of you guys it will not be in the city. So you might be moving out the country, but you have the abundance at this current time and this new beginning to do that. So others of you, you might be finding out that you're pregnant in April, or you might be giving birth in April and your baby might be coming early. And what I'm also getting health-wise, right? Because this is the home. Health-wise, check your body out. Figure out what's going on inside of you, because there is something calling out for you to look into. And that could be drinking more water. That could be adding more greens. That could be checking out your reproductive systems for some of you, right? Because I do see the bunny and I do see the lady. There's but this person is sitting down. So some of you guys haven't been working out, and so Spirit is asking you guys to go ahead and build that self-worth, to get yourself out there and start step by step this new beginning. When it comes to an actual home, like I said, some of you guys will be purchasing a new home, and then others of you will actually feel at home. You might have been living with somebody that had to move out, and they will move out in April, and so you're starting to feel like so you basically lend somebody a room, some of you guys, and so now you starting to get your home back and you feeling at home. Well, overall stability is, you see those four corners, Stability is coming towards you if you don't feel like you're stable yet. It's blossoming for you. And in April, you're going to start feeling that energy. When it comes to work, you have the Emperor. Some of you guys are tapping into what spirituality is and how is that going to be incorporated in your current work scenarios. For others of you, work is popping. Can you see? Okay, so again, this message is for a lot of people. So some of you guys have taken the initiative to start your business, and that's going to go well for you, and you're going to do that. You might be incorporating your business. Others of you might also be starting something that's powerful in your business. And then others of you are taking initiatives at your job. And by taking initiatives at your job, you have people watching you to see how you're going to be doing, because they kind of don't trust what you're coming with. But at the same time, they're giving you the lead. And you like, hell yeah, you have no choice but to trust me, because you ain't got nobody else to do it. So that's how you feeling, and that's confident. You see, very confident, Taurus, when it comes to work. Whatever it is that you're starting, it's going to be monument. Just keep staying in that light and listen to your intuition, because things are working out for you when it comes to work. I don't see, again, just like Aries, I don't see anything really happening. And if you haven't found a job, that's coming up for you, because you're determined now on what your purpose is and your mission. When it comes to love, I do feel like some of you guys are in a situation where you may be birthing a child and you feel like you don't have anyone who's assisting you. For others of you, when it comes to love, you feel empty inside. And despite the fact that you're having everything else working out for you with the Seven of Pentacles, you don't feel like Spirit has handed you the right relationship, handed you the right life when it comes to love. For others of you, you may be feeling that this new rebirth needs to happen when it comes to self-worth. And right now, if you're in a relationship, you're still feeling lonely, because this is what it feels like. It just feels like, for some of you, it's like, how many people do I have to date to really understand what self-worth is? For others of you, is pretty much tapping into what your love life looked like 5 years ago. Even if you was in a relationship, were you more happier? What was going on at that time? If you were single, what was going on at that time? What did you do to get yourself back in a relationship? Because some of you guys are really feeling down when it comes to love, self-love, just deserving love in general. It's time to let go of the old identity when it comes to love, on how you used to run love and how people around you growing up used to show you what love was. And when it comes to finances, because you're starting this new beginning, there's a place of needing to learn how to balance your finances. So right now, Spirit is asking you not to spend too much, because these new things are coming in. These new ideas, these new beginnings are coming in. So you will need to have some type of cash flow to be able to fund some of the things that you're doing. Even if it is that you have a job, like, your job may be asking you to fly somewhere. That's not for everybody. And so they may not be paying for you initially, but they'll pay you back. So it's like, you pay for the ticket first, and then we'll reimburse you. So some of you guys are going to be having that. So just check out your balance, your credit cards, and these things, because there is a shift in your finances where your ideas turn into fruition. So you have to have space to deal with that. Okay. Y'all see me grabbing my gallon of water? You already know what time it is. Somebody's making some yellow rice, beans, some collard. Well, what? It ain't Sunday. Well, okay. That's sounding good. Send me a picture. No. I had me some chipotle penny. It's pretty good. Spicy. I'm looking down here at myself. I'm supposed to be looking up here, y'all. Y'all already know. Okay, so Gemini, let's see. Gemini, intuitively, what I'm getting for you is a rebirth. I'm seeing the sun opening up my solar plexus right in the middle of my above my my navel. And so I am getting this, like, so spirit is asking you to wake up with sunrise. And I mean, the sunrise now is closer to 7 o'clock in the morning. So spirit is asking you to start waking up at that time, because that's the time where you're going to receive a lot of your intuitive message. If you're in that space, if you're not, just waking up a little bit earlier than you do will give you a sense of having something important to accomplish. Because right now right now that's how you were feeling, but you're going through this rebirth. You're definitely going through this rebirth. So it's time for you to be creative. See the Fool. So here you go at the bottom of the card. You got the Fool. Right now, this is how you're feeling. This is why I was feeling that way, because I'm feeling that right here in the middle, right here, is a new rebirth happening for me. So it's, what have you learned in the past, and what are you going to carry with yourself as you come in brand new? You see that sun right there? That's the sun that I was talking about. That's what I was seeing. But that I was seeing it inside here. So as you wake up, you start getting a sense of knowing what you need to bring into this new you and what you need to leave behind. All right. And I do sense there's going to be a lot of partnerships happening for you. So that could mean that you could be getting back into partnering up with yourself to do better for yourself. You may be also getting into partnerships when it comes to significant others. You might be starting a new relationship for some of you. For others of you, there could be some reconciliation. But that's just what I got. There was no card for that. So with the home, you got the Death card here. So this is what I was seeing. This was where you was at. And so as you went through this shifting and changing, then you really dug into yourself. So Geminis, you guys had a huge, deep detox when it came to your emotional self and who you truly are from the core up. Like, I just feel like I see that. So as you come into your root chakra, knowing what your foundation is, where your money is coming from, where your home is at. So right now, your foundation is what's more important in April. So Spirit wants you to focus on what that looks like. What does if you are wanting to be in a 2-bedroom apartment, what does that look like? If you are in your home, what does that look like? Do you want to paint your walls over, right? When it comes to internally, what have you learned in the last 6 months that's allowed you to grow? And that's where Spirit wants you to look at in April. When it comes to work, some of you guys may be thinking about leaving a specific position that you may be in because you're tired of it. It feels like everything is overwhelmed. Like, excuse me, even though there is a new beginning for you, it's kind of hard for you to see it, right? Because again, flies, if you guys seen this card before, I say that this is connected to shit, because flies be around shit. So it feels like your work at this current time is like you just around bullshit, or you just around situations where it doesn't fit you and you really feel lonely even if you have a job. For others of you, you have been waiting so long to move from the position that you're in, but you just can't see any growth. So there may be some stuff happening at work for you that is going to work in your favor, where you're going to end up having to shift out of the position that you're in. For others of you, you might decide to still be in that space. But Spirit is really asking you that if you're feeling lonely and not well in this position, what would it take for you to shift this energy? Ooh, my nose matches. Look at me. Look, y'all see that? All right. Sorry. It was like camouflage for me. You'll definitely are going to be asked to really sit down with this work and understand where is it that you want to move forward in. Are you going to ask your job for that new raise? Are you going to make your days easier by doing some of your work in the morning and having the afternoon for yourself to be creative? You see this in the love department. You have creativity, you have rebirth. This is what I was talking about. Because the situation happened at your home or just in general internally, there's creativity blossoming. So spirit right now is giving you the space and opportunity to tap into your creativity. That doesn't mean now that you have to go and be an artist. No, we're not saying that you're going to be an artist, but some of us have creative ways on how to shift the energy at work. So when it comes to your creativity, spirit really wants you to tap into it to see what is it that you can do to make yourself feel better. Because even though, like right now, I am seeing a lot of darkness for you in a sense, but like you're moving away from that, and I'll show you why you're moving away from that. Because as you start understanding where your creativity is, or just tapping into yourself, into wisdom, into knowledge, I'm hearing ancestors. Like what some of you guys may be wanting to know what was your grandmother studying, and maybe that interest will bring it up front to you. If your grandmother was a nurse, if you may be feeling confused, your family tree has answers for you of where you can go and tap into next when it comes to your next purpose or career. That is not for everybody. That's just for some of you guys. For others of you, when it comes to love, there's something long lasting coming in, because with the 8, it talks about infinity. So should you be in tune with yourself and know what you truly want in this loving relationship, it's going to blossom. And as some of you guys are starting again from the root up to create what was happening in a lifetime before. So some of you guys may be already with someone who's been in your past life, so you're coming back to recreate that. And for others of you, you may be meeting someone who will be part of your past life. This is beautiful. I could go deeper, but y'all already know there's only one card. All right. And this is just for April. When it comes to your moolah, you have the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is just asking you to really understand what your finances look like. Speak up, right? Speak up at work, or what you want your finances to look at. Speak up to yourself in your creativity. If you are charging too little in your business, speak up. This is the Queen of Swords not giving up about what's happening around her, and knowing that despite the shiftings, her or him, it doesn't matter who you are, you guys already know the energy shifts, as long as it resonates with you. Going through this transformation and going through this shifting, there is light at the end of the tunnel. This is what I was talking about. Despite the fact that the energy may be feeling a little bit dark this month, do not give up, and just really stay in tune with yourself, and just work on your throat chakra. Wear blue. Get yourself some lapis, or just any and envision the color blue to put you in a space of really feeling confident and being able to communicate. You guys are the sign of communication. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys have Mercury's with you. So Mercury's is going into Aries, if I'm not mistaken. So it's going to be really powerful this month for us when it comes to communication. So be ready for that. All right. We moving along. Going into Cancer. Cancer, intuitively, I'm having fun. So there could be a time in April where you are going to be, you guys haven't been having too much fun. I do see that some of you Cancers have been working a lot, or just been emotionally shifting through a lot. So Spirit wants you to really look into having a little bit of fun. Find a date in April to just enjoy yourself. Take a weekend off. Leave the kids with somebody. If you cannot leave the kids, then go ahead and grab them and take them with you. Did anything open up to put the kids in a space for 1 hour? Like, you can do that. Like, pay for daycare for 1 hour or something, It would be worth it for you, at least this month. Pay a babysitter. I know it's not easy. It's just me talking because I ain't got no kids, but I got these dogs, and I'll be having a hard, let me not say that. I find ways to travel when I have my dogs. You see, that's how y'all got to think. All right. So Cancer, this is why, because this month is going to be rocky for you. There's some things that are going to be feeling like they're falling out of place. Don't hold on to shit. Don't hold on to nothing this month, Cancer. Allow things to, because it's coming from your, like, whatever mission you created up here with the universe, with God, with whoever it is that you believe in. Whatever you feel is not for you, let it go. Do not hold on. You're going to be burning your hands. We ain't got time for that. Conflict, confusion. Just let it all go. If you can't feel that you can actually fix it, or people are not using your wisdom, let it go. It doesn't make no sense to hold on to anything. And I'm going to tell you why. Because there's people at your job that's talking shit. If there's not people at your job, I even skip your home right now because there's people at your job. There's people at your job that may be talking shit. Some of you may be dating at work. So you're dating at work. You may be getting caught. So just be careful with that. For others of you, you could be finding your significant others dating somebody at work. So there's a lot of shenanigans happening when it comes to your work life. So you want to be able to see if even when you're signing up for a job in April, if it's shenanigans, right? Because they could be saying, oh, this is how we are, but this is how they truly are. So check out the job that you're applying for. And again, if you are looking for a job and you apply for this job and you're because you're gonna be in a space of in need of money. I'm not gonna lie, Cancer, right here with us. See, we skipping a lot of stuff, Cancer. Because this is the external world for you right now is a little bit rocky. It's not your internal world, because your internal world to me, you have the Wheel of Fortune and you have the Emperor card, which I'll show you in a little bit. So it's not your internal world, Cancer. It's really your external world that you feel like is crumbling down, and you have to hold on to it because you're not feeling quite abundant at this current time. If you're not feeling quite abundant, I want you to go into your some of you guys to your checking account, start tapping into your stuff and seeing where you're spending your money at. For others of you, somebody might have been stealing from you, so you might want to check that out. Again, this month is really about your finances, but I want you to be in a space of not lack. You want to think about what you do want and not what you don't want. You don't want to be here, so we're not going to think about what we don't have. We want to think about what we want and what we will have, because what you will have comes into alignment with you. Time is only for us humans. We created that. At the end of the day, the past, the present, and the future is happening at the same time. Nikola Tesla, Einstein, those were my husbands in past lives. Just because of the brain, because they're so smart. Okay, anyways, so just remember that you want to start working with abundance. If you believe in candles, start lighting up your candles and start being in a space of having and knowing that everything is coming for you. Because if you're in a state of lack, you're going to be in that state. Remember, what we do want, or what we, plain and simple, what we think is what we create. So if you're going to be thinking of lack, you're going to be creating more lack. And of course, you're going to be able to prove to yourself that you're in lack because you're creating it. And it's a lot of mind frames that you're that has to work here. And I wanted to say to everyone that a lot of us are carrying our ancestors' lack and money issues. I kid you not. 2 years ago, I healed some through Reiki of my ancestral money. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say, but I'm gonna say it for y'all, money problems. But don't say that. What you're gonna say is abundance. Tell me, y'all, what y'all want me to tell them. Anyways, I don't know what they're trying to say, but we're going to go ahead and just say that clearing out your ancestral abundance, burning ancestral money for your ancestors to get to the next level, and breaking in that lack mindset that they had will help us out here. And you guys can sit there and y'all can call them and say, hey, ancestors, how y'all doing? Don't be scared. Don't be scared. They need us. And y'all say, y'all, we in 2021. There's cash, and we continue to have cash, because at the end of the day is energy. So I'm going to clear this up for y'all so we can move forward to where we need to be. Y'all go look that up on YouTube. Don't believe me. All right, just look up ancestral money and see how that works. Y'all thank me later. So again, if there's a new job that you're applying for, Cancer, just let it go, because there's just some shenanigans happening. If you're finding out that at your job, people know that you're dating the other person, just beware of that. But pretty much when it comes to work and money, you're definitely going to be feeling it next month. When it comes to love, love is the wheel of fortune right now. Everything is in alignment and the cycle is running its course for you. You are in a space of healing. There's a lot of healing happening for you. So if you don't have a job and wondering why, your money may be in a space of running out, if you may be on unemployment, if you guys are not on unemployment, you just figuring out like why the spirit has me not finding a job at this current time, is because this is happening. There's a lot of healing that is happening for you right now. A lot of healing that's happening for you. This is your home and this is your love. So when it comes to your home, you're really getting to own yourself and your intuition and knowing what your mission is. Knowing what your mission is, and really understanding what your next steps are. So this may be why you might not be able to get this current job that you're looking for, because that's not the job for you. So you might think it's for you because it's easy to get and you know how to do things, but it also could be in a space of not being in alignment with you spiritually. So a lot of so you have this ego fight of wanting to make money, and then you have your spiritual creative side wanting to say, hey, we got what we need to make money. So you might be in a space in April of leaving your job or staying at your job. When it comes to love, if you're in a relationship, you and your significant other are partnering up to really understand each other and moving forward to the next steps. If you're single, what is happening for you is you really understanding what pieces of the puzzle you want to connect to bring in love. So that's the space that you're in. But overall, intuitively, you're growing and you're shining. Yeah. If y'all don't know, Bison is my dog, and he be out here starting trouble. All right. So who's next? Leo, right? Yes. Let's go. If you don't already know, we have a group Buy Me a Coffee. We have the new moon meditation coming up. We're going to be connecting to our expanded self, getting to know our higher self, to ask some questions like, what's my next steps? Or why do I feel lonely? What do I need to know right now? And, just connecting with your higher self gives you a sense of not feeling alone when you are here in this plane of field. So and it makes you really understand that you are intuitive and that everybody has this. So that meditation will be great. And we also have the Reiki session that's going to be to release the fear of success. Yes, a lot of us do not get to be in the space that we want to be because we scared. And so being in this Reiki space to release that is a good thing. All right, Leo, intuitively, I see you wanting to move forward, but there has been you have been really in your emotions right now. Some of you guys may have already broken up with somebody, so that puts you in the space of wanting to not wanting to, but having to shift your plans. For others of you, you're doing a detox, so that's also putting you in a space of being emotional because you had to let go of some stuff. All right, and right now, many of you are going. This is at the bottom of the deck. You have the Three of Wands. It's connecting mind, body, and soul, and that's where I was talking about. You're sitting there, really understanding who you are, and some of you guys are going through this rough patch that you didn't ask for. So, but at this point, you just are just giving up and surrendering for the month of April because it has been rough for you for the past couple of months. So you are at the space where you're surrendering to spirit in April, and you're saying to yourself, tell me what the bleep is the message, because right now I do not see myself moving forward. So please carry me on. And that's how you're feeling for this month. And the reason why I say that is because you got 3 cups and 1 sword. So right now you are going to be truly in your emotions and really understanding what the hell is going on with the Prince of Cups. This is the Bison. This is the Knight, and the Knight with the cup is emotionally, you might be wanting to rush into things when it comes to your home. You might be rushing to leave the country. Some of you guys, others of you might be rushing to take a trip because you just are not comfortable in your surroundings at this current time. For others of you, when it comes to your home, you might be finding out some sneaky shit, right? So you're feeling like you're emotionally stuck after finding things out, and you don't really know what to do or where to go. So some of you guys in April might be feeling in a space of unbalance when it comes to your emotions. For others of you, like I said, you might be you might have been wanting to move and there was a standstill as well, because you see like this wall is blocking wherever it was that you was going. If you were traveling, that could be it as well. Yes, flight might have been canceled, or something might have happened. I'm hearing with I don't like to say that word, but whatever. So next month there is stability for you when it comes to your home, but there is some of you guys may be finding out some sneaky shit, like I said. Others of you are emotionally wanting to move forward but are unable to, because you're stuck. Some of you guys are just stuck on this one thing that hurts you. And so that is causing this ripple effect and everything else, because at work, you just like, you're not really caring at work. You're doing whatever it is that you want. And that comes from this emotional space that you're in. There are some of you who really took a breakup really hard. See? You took a breakup really hard, and when this breakup happened, you just didn't feel like yourself anymore. You knew, like I said before, some of you guys were creating a life with somebody. You might have even been in a space of wanting to be engaged, or were going to get married, and just shifted all the way. And so you don't know what to do. You don't know where to go. But right now, Spirit is asking you to find out who you truly are, and do you feel like this was done to you or done for you? And that is the question, because right here it looks like still in all, when it comes to your love life, there is emotions. Depending on what you pick, if you pick to move to a different location, you will be finding space to see that love still exists. When it comes to starting your own business, this breakup could have ignited some of you to start creating, start getting in, tapping into your um, uh, creative side, which is like painting. Some of you guys are doing music. So for others of you, there is a lot of opportunities when it comes to your emotions. You've been able to tap into your intuition, get to know who you truly are. And so you're now understanding what options you have. So when it comes to love, there is options for you. Work, when it comes to you Leos, there's a new beginning. But some of you guys really don't want to work right now. Like, you're not in a space to wanting to give anything into work. So if you have your own business, you might want to check into your business because you've been slacking. So that's happening for April. So if you know that this may be coming, try to put in some steps to feel how you're going to make ends meet at your business, because this month you don't really feel like working, because there's the situation, emotional situation is really going to take a toll on you. And this could be emotional in any stage. Some of you guys may be tapping back into talking to family members that you haven't spoken to in a while. So this month you tapping into what it is to fully be in your emotions. When it comes to your finances, there's an overflow of opportunities. So just be ready for that, because like I said before, you understanding and feeling confident after this situation has happened to you, you will be having the options to share your knowledge, your wisdom. And for those of you who are entrepreneurs, you're going to get contracted. And for those of you who do have a job, there might be an extra bonus happening for you. All right. And when it comes to the full moon, towards the end of the month, I do see where there's going to be a few opportunities for you. So just keep your eyes open. All right, y'all. We moving along, moving along. All right, they just threw the cards at me. All right, Virgo. Oh, wow. They didn't even let me shuffle a lot. So you guys have two major arcanas three major arcanas at the bottom of the deck for the month of April. There's a lot of introspective happening for you. There is the Hermit is about seeking truth. So there's a lot of spiritual wisdom that you may be tapping into. And so you want to be lonely at this current time. Some of you guys may be taking a trip on your own for the month of April. So this person is packing. And with this, I do see like wherever it is that you're going, you're being expected. So take that trip, expected spiritually or expected by friends and family. So some of the people are waiting for you, Virgo, to come along and to come in with yourself. And if you've been having this intuitive feeling of having to take time out from the world, this is also happening for you in April. Do that for yourself, because once you do that, you're going to understand a little bit more about yourself and the world. Even if you have friends and family and husbands and things like that, husbands and wives, what Spirit is asking you for the month of April is just to step back from all of that, and not every day. All right, Virgo, because I know you guys like to do and y'all on schedule, but like in the schedule, I forgot that I have the monthly calendar. So you guys go ahead over Buy Me a Coffee /G Hoodbuddha and get your monthlies. There I have small things that you can do every day. So today was to sit for 10 minutes. Even that, doing that for yourself is going and seeking knowledge. Maybe you notice that you can sit for 10 minutes and then you go and you figure things out, or it's just different things that you can do to tap into yourself. But you will be tapping into your wisdom a lot this month. For your home, stability. This is automatic stability. So some of you guys might be getting married or engaged, right? If you're renewing your vows, I do see that coming as well. Some of you guys didn't know about some love coming up, so that's happening. Some of you guys, your self-worth will be popping out of nowhere because you've been doing the work, but you didn't really notice it. So if you've been like losing weight or eating healthier, you're just gonna feel the shift within you. And this is talking about just allowing yourself to receive. So the stability in your home, if you're purchasing a home, that's happening for you. So a lot of you guys are moving, purchasing homes, like that's what's up. Internally you're blossoming. You really tapping into your intuition. You may be having some intuitive, like I'm getting like some of you guys right here in your stomach, you're getting these like hunches of things that are happening, like go left, go right, and you just starting to really understand how to use your energy. So that's happening for you in April. If you like gardening, go right ahead and garden. That's going to be very fruitful for you. And if you go ahead, Virgo, and use with the gardening, you use the seed and you put your intentions into it and you put it into the ground and you plant it. That's your growth right there when it comes to your intuition, your whatever it is that you want to create. So like when you get into can y'all let me talk? Your intention is to eat once a week greens. So you go ahead and you take that seed and you say to yourself, this seed is I'm planting this seed so that I can have the strength and ability to eat greens once a week. Boom. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you put the seed in and let that seed represent that. And also, if you guys are into plants, if you name your plant after you and you talk to your plant, guess who you talking to? And guess who you igniting? Yourself. All right, so Virgo, you already know if you are getting engaged or you, I'm telling y'all, some of y'all is getting engaged, some of y'all is getting married. Like y'all see this? There's a lot of celebrations happening for you, but this is for work here. So here for work, whatever you have been doing is being celebrated. Whether if at work you've been working really hard to partner up with somebody or partner up with a couple of people, that's happening for you in April. There's a lot. So be in a space of receiving. Let me tell you why. You've been doing the work, Virgo. You've been doing the work. Y'all see this? Look at this. Let me see if I can hold all of this, because y'all know I got little hands. Look at this. This is you, Virgo. It's a lot going on for you in April. A lot, right? So again, like I told you before, with your home and your stability, all that is popping. When it comes to work, go for it. Whatever it is that you're going for, go for it. If you want to quit your job and you want to start being an entrepreneur, go for it. If you want to quit your job and you want to start a new one, go for it. That space and time, you have the cash. Some of you guys may feel like you don't have the cash. You just have to cut back on some stuff and look at your finances, but you do have the cash to take about 6 months off to follow your dreams. Yes, name your plans. And so when it comes to love, it's all in your hands. Don't make me sing it. She got the whole world in her hands. So knowing how to balance your feminine and your masculine side, it really talks to me about you Virgos tapping into creativity and just being and allowing yourself to really understand what it is that you want to bring out into the world. So a lot of you Virgos have been having the ability to tap into your intuition and know what you want to do moving forward. So like I said, it's a lot of celebrations. You guys know what I'm talking about, because I don't know what I'm talking about, but you and your spirits know what y'all talking about. Y'all been tuning in, tapping in, and really look. So when it comes to your finances, whatever it is that you want your finances to be, allow yourself to take those steps. You see, this is a veil right here. This is the illusion of you not being able to get to where you need to get when it comes to your finances. But right now, using your intuition is what's really going to get you to where you want to be. What is it that what you ask yourself? What do they call that? What do you want your legacy to be? Because whatever it is in April, you are giving the energy. If some of you guys are into planets, do it. If you're not, just follow your intuition. A lot of us, we already know what we're doing without having to listen to people. We just need that second confirmation, because it's kind of hard to really think that we can talk to ourselves to guide ourselves. Trust me. No, don't trust me. Trust you. All right. So Virgo, your month is popping. It's all about you tapping into you. Grab your journal, grab your notebook, and really get into it. You know, do less. So if you're into a lot of courses, do less. So you can hear the messages. All right, we moving on. Let me drink some water, y'all. If you just joining us, thank you for being here. I'll come on once a week on YouTube, and you guys, the next one I'll come in and do spiritual messages, so that'll be good for us, so they can let us know. All right, so we going into Libra. I'm probably gonna have to do the timestamp tomorrow, because I know I'm gonna need a nap after this. All right, Libra. Libra. Uh-oh. All right, Libra, that's you internally. Everything is internal for the rest of the month for you. There's not a lot of actions really happening for you in the external world. Everything is internal, so there's a lot going on inside of you. Okay. The only thing that's external is your overall card. What you're showing people is this is how you feel. You feel like the King of Wands. You may be a little bit arrogant for April, but that's because you're covering up what's truly happening inside for April. So I want you to really try your best to tap into the right energy. Tap into the right energy on how you feel, because this is, again, what you're going to be showing people how you feel, and you're going to be good at that. But intuitively, when it comes to your home, there's a space where you want to move somewhere else that's different. You don't like your environment anymore. You may be finding harmony in your environment, but that you do feel like there's another space where you could be at, because you may have nosy neighbors, or the price may have went up where you live. So you having these ideas of places that you want to move. Some of you guys may be wanting to move to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places. Oh, the number 6 is right there. Don't judge me. You might be looking to move into 6 different places. But again, there seems to be some type of not really anything blocking you, but you feel like there's some darkness around you, and you could be letting go of feeling like abundant, letting go of not feeling abundant, so that you can be able to receive what you want. So again, this is internally. So there's a lot of internal stuff. You're getting yourself out of that space of feeling like you deserve. And that also comes into relationships. Others of you might be in a space of introspective because you might be coming. Somebody just told you that they might be pregnant, because you see that's a nest as well. So I am seeing that, but the nest has a dice and a dollar sign. So others of you, when it comes to your home, you might be even secretly moving. Some of you guys may be secretly moving, because I do see this as abundance. I don't see it as a negative thing, but I do see that there won't be a lot of action happening for you. So paperwork might be getting done on the low. You might be leaving your relationship on the low. I don't know. When it comes to work, you're not happy. You're not happy at work. Look at this. This is in reverse. Like, this is what work looks like for you. Work looks like trash. Abominant fluid. I don't even know why I say that. Some of y'all work in a hospital. Libras. Right now, you're not happy at work, and this is, you're not obviously saying it because you feel like you need the cash right now, but work is not going well for you. And for April, this is how you feel. You just feeling like there's no connection with work. Some of you guys might be even getting late to work. You might be also feeling like, why is this my job? Others of you who do not have a job are also feeling like, am I ever going to get a job? I need you guys to breathe, because I feel like I'm going to get out of breath. Libras, inhale, exhale. There has been a lot of healing for you. There is a new beginning for you. But at the same time, I need you to believe in yourself and know that you deserve a lot. Because here, the Fool is right here. You know that this new beginning is coming, but you just been saying to yourself that it's been taking too long. It's been taking too long. There was a lot that you had to let go of. Some of you guys had to let go of that the relationship that was holding you, relationships or relationship that was holding you back, whichever one of you. But what I am saying to you is that there's less baggages that's coming your way in April. So as you move along and understand what's going on in your home, what's going on with work, you're going to truly give yourself that push that you need to fix your finances and start that new beginning. Because again, like, I don't know who it was. I can't remember. They got the 8 of Cups. And so this is also internal. So you won't be making any moves, but you'll be getting a lot of realizations and aha moments of where it is that you truly want to be. So again, letting go of this energy is going to put you in a space of following the path of least resistance. Because there's a lot going on here. There's a lot of resistance here. It's like, I want to hold on, but even though I know that there's this chaos going on, I want to hold on. So when you start understanding that when you're not around there, you feel this way, you feel at peace, then you're going to start making those moves. But for April, it's just you sitting there and really truly tapping into that and believing that you have the strength to move forward. Because right now at this current time, you don't feel like you have the strength to move forward. But use the energy of April. Getting this ahead of time will give you the chance of knowing that you will get through this, because I'm going to see you next month and you're going to tell me what happened. All right, who we got next? Scorpios. Tomorrow I'll be posting for you guys the Facebook video like I always post it every week. And we'll be... What are we talking about tomorrow? I don't know. I'll see what Spirit tells me. I think it's the Mercury's in Aries. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Mercury's in Aries and how that's gonna affect each sign. All right, let's go, my ladies. Let's go. Scorpio. Scorpio. Ooh. All right. All right. Internally, you're feeling with the Five of Swords that people's coming at you from left to right. People are not seeing eye to eye with you for the month of April, but you're not going to be saying anything. There's a lot of introspective that's going to be happening for you. You have 4 cards, including this one, that are internal. Every other card is excuse me. The only card that's can y'all work with me here? One card is external, and that's a protection card. Spirit got you. With the 7 of Wands here is no matter what you do or what path you take, no matter how much people can hide and try to get in your way. Yeah, y'all seen that? They got me rhyming. They're here to protect you. They're here. You just have to put your cape on and you have to move forward at the end of the day, no matter who it is, friends, family, even your fucking self. Get out your own way. Get out your own way. Because spirit is going to be there for you. Because right now what's happening is this. In April, people's going to try to stop you from not seeing the truth. Like, yeah, that's exactly what I said. People are going to try to stop you from not seeing the truth, but you know the truth, right? There could be some people that you're talking to that's sitting there speaking to you by yourself and saying one thing, and when they're in the crowd, they say something else that makes you look like you not saying what you need to be saying. So you want to watch out for that. When it comes to work, there's a opportunity that's coming in that you know that is coming in. Nobody else knows that's coming in, and it's going to be stable for you. And it's not going to be 4 opportunities, but it's going to be 3 opportunities that are coming in. 2 of them, this is not for everybody. 2 of them you might look into and tap into it if you're being contracted. For others of you, if you're getting a new job, you're going to have 2 in mind, so they're both going to be good. For others of you, you're going to have 3 opportunities, and you figure out what you're going to do with that. Don't do all of them. I know it's been a while, but some of you don't take on too much. But then you have fun just relaxing for yourself a little bit without having to be clogged up to a 9 to 5. So just think about those things. That's why it's in reverse, because you're really thinking to yourself what feels right and what doesn't. This time you're not gonna. Some of you will go for the material stuff. Others of you will not go for the material stuff, and know that you're worthy of not having to work so much, but still receive what you deserve. So, but overall, when it comes to work for everyone, I do see it being abundant. Some of you guys may be also starting a project, and that's also going to go well for you guys. So anything that you want to initiate this month, do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. When it comes to love, we finding strength, strength, strength. I don't know why this card got me hyped, but look, I mean, y'all got a little attitude. You see this person, like, I come a little attitude or whatever the case might be, but you know, it's in reverse. So right now, nobody really could fuck with you when it comes to knowing your worth. So in this situation, when it comes to home, if there's been something happening in your home, maybe some infidelity, is gonna give you the strength to leave to leave. For others of you, when it comes to your home, whatever has happened at your home, you're building the strength. And this could be, again, your internal home. So whatever shit you've been through, you gather yourself up and you saying you're not letting anybody else fuck with you. And it is what it is, right? You feeling sexy. Look at that fire. But I do want to say that there's going to be a lot of energy in Aries this month. Like, Aries are cool, yo, but we are aggressive. So I want you guys to really understand, especially you Scorpio, I'm getting this message for you. When it comes to Aries season, see where Aries at in your chart, in your natal chart, because you know you could be finding the strength to rebuild your worth, but then it could be to the point of also harming other people and making them feel bad. So that's not for everybody. That's for some of you. So use your energy with discernment, love, and compassion. Right? At the end of the day, there's nothing to prove to anybody, because if they already lost you, they didn't need to have you, right? So there's nothing to prove to anything to anybody. No boss. Even our family members had us. Family members had us. They could have hung out with us. Now we recollecting ourselves. They want to hang out with us. We don't have to hang out with them. All right. When it comes to money, the sun card, do I need to say anything more? Like I said, there's an opportunity in April that you know is coming through, and that shit's gonna be lit. You see that? But for some of you guys, if you're in the spiritual realm and you're starting on your own business, you are being asked to tap into that sun energy, that energy of spirit to guide you, because as you are being guided, you are getting clarity. But there's also being a grand opening when it comes to your finances. So there's a lot of abundance coming your way, and it doesn't have to be in cash flow currency. All right, that could be abundance in so many other ways, where your doors felt closed, they're opening up, and that could be in any area of your life, like even getting a coffee at the store. Some of you guys might have used to get free stuff, and all of a sudden it starts opening up for you again. You getting free coffee again. All right, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. I love y'all. Tell me, who has kids? Tell me in the comments who has kids. Do you guys look at your kids' horoscopes? Ooh, I should do that, right? Children's heart. Let me not talk, because spirit might hear me. All right, Sag. Look at this. The 10 of coins. Next month, this month in April, next month. This month in April, stability, 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 stability. That's all I see here. If you weren't in a relationship, you're gonna find your significant other, and you guys are going to be going on dates, right? If you are connecting families, that's going to be happening for you too. Them gems at the bottom right here, this is all about your root chakra. So whatever it is that you're doing, yeah, hi. Whatever it is that you're doing, stability is coming in April for you, hard body, like this grand stability. If you're moving, that place that you're moving to, it's gonna finally feel like home. For others of you, opportunities are coming in, like Sag. You see that? If you're thinking about joining, I'm hearing institution. If you guys are hearing, if you're joining a certification program, you guys are still having anxiety because of these new beginnings, though. Let's breathe it out. If you are deciding that you want to switch an institution to whoever this is for, and it's time for you to switch that institution. If you're switching departments, do that. If you see an opportunity, do not be scared. Thank you so much. Can you guys hear me? Oh, God. Here we go. Who did that? I'm back. Thank you, guys. So I'm going to just start from here. Internally, there's a new beginning. There's time for you to let go. Thank y'all. Time for you guys to let go, Sagittarius, for you guys to really understand that everything is over when it comes to whatever love was in the past, how you used to treat yourself and how others used to treat you. Because internally, what that means is that all of these dry cups is pouring out dust. So let it go. Right now, you have the confidence to move forward from whatever fake love was happening, or from you hurting yourself. So right now, internally, you are shifting through that and you're giving yourself that space. For others of you, when it comes to home, I don't know. I feel like some of you guys may have an ex that's been lurking, not in your home, so don't get scared, but like your social media. Some of you guys may have an ex looking through your social media. But with the stars falling, what I am getting that there definitely is illumination and enlightenment when it comes to your home. So again, if you're moving into a new space, you're happy about that. So this energy is going to shift for you. When it comes to your internal home, you're going to be treating yourself much, much better, building that confidence. It's going to take some time, but you're definitely building that confidence little by little. When it comes to work, like I said before, want to move to a different institution, abundance is on its way when it comes to work. You definitely feeling like you deserve that new beginning. Dressing all white is talking about surrendering and just knowing that it is time for you to receive the money that you deserve when it comes to this work that you do. So if you're an entrepreneur, you guys, I know I always shift because that's what comes out. If you're an entrepreneur, believe in yourself that you're ready to soar, okay? To soar and come out and be your authentic self to bring in that abundance, Sagittarius. For others of you, when it comes to work, build that confidence to ask for that raise. Build that confidence because 9 means that you're almost there, and 10 is that completion. 10 is the ending of that cycle. So, and here is the 10 right here. Oh, sorry, it was upright. Here's the 10 right here. So it's definitely connected to work. So start getting yourself in that space of knowing, Sagittarius, that you deserve this new beginning. Should you decide not to take this new beginning, I mean, again, in April, it will be up to you or what you believe that you deserve. But there's a lot. You have a lot of world cards. I mean, well, 2 world cards here. You have this world card, which is in your love department. So again, if you have been hiding out and you haven't really been into dating, it's time for you to date. It's time for you to go out there and date. Get cute, get pretty, and date in April, because it's coming for you, right? You've been calling in significant others. You've been calling in your love life. You've been calling in to be the best version of yourself. You've been doing all those things. Some of you guys been doing this hard body, and it's coming in for you, but now you have to get out in the world. Put your mask on. Look mysterious. But truthfully, you're feeling really, really confident. Again, coming from here, confidence. Confidence is here for you. You deciding to move. Again, this is happening for you in finances. Some of you guys may be needing to shift from working into working remote. So some of you guys are going to be getting that option to work remotely. So it will be up to you to take that. I see some of you guys doing that for April so that you can be able to travel a little bit. Some of you guys want to travel. So it's like, hey, I'll take that remote space. And then so you're going to be doing that. Learn how to balance it out. If you feel like it's going to be a lot of work and you're going to be bullshit inside the house, don't take the remote. Don't do it. Because you see that X, it could be a space where you feel like you're going to be able to do it, but then because you're having too much fun on your vacation, that report might be missing. So you want to make sure that you understand what it means to go remote for some of you guys, Sagittarius. For others of you, again, when it comes to your finances, they might be, your finances might also, there might be some situations with your finances because you, again, figuring out if you're going to take that raise or not, knowing if when you're making that new beginning, your finances are going to shift. So as they shift, it's thinking about how much of that money is going to be coming in to be able to make you feel comfortable, to be able to feel confident and comfortable in your new space. In new space, it doesn't necessarily mean that all of you guys are gonna be moving. No, new space within yourself, building that self-worth, new space with that new significant other, right? For those of you who are in a relationship, you guys are just rebuilding And there's a lot of rebuilding happening right now with Venus going into Aries. So a lot of people are taking initiatives when it comes to their relationships. And that could be with friends and family, but mainly for you Sagittarius is about significant others, building that relationship. All right. Where we at? Capricorn. Capricorn. Don't forget to give this video a little like so other people can see it too. Thank you guys for being here. When I come back with the, I'm going to be live doing these. So when I come back, I'm going to do a giveaway. So be sure to tune in. I do have some, a starter deck, a starter tarot card deck. So tune in to see who wins. I'm going to see if I start writing in the community board. So that way I can start putting out messages for you guys. So definitely going to be more on YouTube for you guys. Or for you all. Capricorn. Capricorn. All right. So you got the Prince of Swords in reverse. Leo got this, but you got it in reverse. And this is your overall message. Right now, you are, I said overall message, but you don't want to give any messages for April. So for April, this is a real, I see a real shutdown for you in April. All your cards are in reverse. So some of you guys might be taking a long trip in April and just really going within. Tapping into your intuition, shifting your thoughts, learning a new beginning on how to treat yourself and others, and really locating what that stability means. You've been through a lot for the past couple of months, and you're at that road where you're going to be saying to yourself, am I going to be listening to my intuition, right, to these messages that I'm getting here, or I'm going to be listening to my thoughts? So right now, in April, there's a space of debating with your thoughts and debating with your intuition, which is definitely two different things. Like, what is your heart saying? What is your stomach saying? What is your solar plexus saying? And what is your thought saying? Those are two different things. So Capricorn, you will be shutting down. But for the most part, there'll be two areas where you're going to be more focused at than the other. When it comes to your home, you have the sun. So right now, intuitively, you really, really are heightened and you're pretty much blossoming, right? But what shifts in that is your finances and your work. Some of you guys may not be working right now. Some of you guys, with the Five of Swords in reverse, it's more like you thinking too much about work, what is going to happen at work. Like you catch an anxiety when it comes to work, Capricorn. For others of you, you may not have found a job yet, and it's time for you to find a job because money is running dry, right? We talked about this for Sagittarius, but for you, when it comes to the Four of Cups, your emotions are not stable when it comes to work. So that causes a lot of anxiety at work for April. So Spirit wants you to understand wholeheartedly that you have the ability to shift that. When it comes to love, you have the Pentacles here, and it's in reverse. So that means that you you got the man there, right? So masculinity. So when it comes to love, they want you to do less, right? And as you do less, you're gonna start understanding how to receive. And when in April you feel that anxiety coming in, you're gonna understand that the anxiety was blocking you from receiving. So Capricorn, do not feel that there's no clients coming in for you. Do not feel that you're not going to meet the quota for your job. Do not feel like you're not going to find that job. They're all there for you, but you have to understand that you have been through a lot in the past couple of years. And so that job that you want, which was probably something that you wanted a year ago, does not sustain with you at this current time and who you are this year, right now. So they want you to really think about that, because with your finances, you're really feeling like really cold, right? With the Four of Cups, it's just like How am I going to make this shit happen with these $5? How am I going to make my rent, make my ends meet, right? But Spirit is saying to you, if you already know that you're abundant and you have all that you need to create, why are you not shining, and why are you not letting it be in reverse? Why are you not sharing, right? If some of you guys are supposed to be creating things and then figuring out, oh, how am I going to make that money? That creativity that you start doing is what's going to bring it in for you. Even if it is writing your promotion to your boss so you can get that abundance. That's being creative. You don't have to be an entrepreneur to make your own money, but you can create it for yourself. So that's what Spirit is asking you to do, and really understand what that intuition and those thoughts are fighting about for the month of April, all right? Aquarius. All right, we almost done, y'all. I guarantee you, I'm going to walk my dogs and I'm going to take a good nap. We live on Facebook tomorrow. What y'all think happened? I did not touch anything and it went blank. Ooh, let me get some water. Y'all, I just want y'all to know that I'm on something. I don't want y'all to think that I'm farting. All right. Let me put a little bit of lip gloss. Y'all know, really be dressing up. Dry lips. I think I was a comedian in my past life. I don't know. Oh, who that? All right. Who we said? Aquarius, right? Damn, Aquarius. Aquarius didn't even let me flush. Flush. Didn't let me. Aquarius is probably in the bathroom now for me saying flush. They didn't let me shuffle. Home. You have the King of Swords. You guys are a little bit aggressive, though. Aquarius, some of you guys are worried, or you guys are aggressive. You know, some of you guys aren't even being nice to your coworkers. What y'all doing? I know y'all going through some stuff, but hold up, Aquarius. All right. Yeah. All right. So what's happening? Deceit. So for deceit, yeah, right? That's how you say it. Ew, what is that? Hold on, y'all. Sorry. Next thing you know, I'm gonna be here on YouTube. White stuff. Why you ain't tell me? Y'all my friends. All right, we're gonna leave it like that. Anyways. This is what I want y'all to see, because people be editing this out. Fuck that. All right. Aquarius, yes. So for the month of April, I'm getting a lot of deceit. So you want to be careful what's happening around you. This is something you're going to feel intuitively. People are not going to show you that they fake. So you want to make sure that you make that discernment of knowing who's around you. Any contracts that you're doing, Spirit is saying, just look at it twice. If you're deciding that you want to go somewhere, Bison. If you're deciding that you want to go somewhere, see, that's the distraction that's going to be happening around you that's going to cause you to miss out on this. So you want to make sure that in April you are in tune with what's happening, because when it comes to your home, this right here, in April, it's like you're looking for, like I said, you guys are going to be aggressive. So some of you guys may not, you guys are going to be doing a little too much for April. So you want to make sure that you create that balance for yourself, because I am getting this space of like, I'm saying what I'm saying and it is what it is. So there might be some what you call that, ultimatums happening for you in April, where you're going to be creating that ultimatum, or somebody else is going to be creating that ultimatum. So there's a decision that needs to be made. With the King of Swords, there's a lot of misunderstandings that may be happening, because the sword is down. So in a sense, things could be in a space of seeing things from one point of view and not being open to another point of view. So Aquarius, you want to make sure that you be open to another person's point of view, because it does make sense for other things that are happening, even if it may feel right, because there's a lot of things that's going to feel like they're fake. But just listen out, right? Because if you close out, the lesson that you learn from this situation might repeat itself with somebody else. And again, this could be something that has to do with relationships, because even when it comes to work, this is in your work environment. This could be the relationship that you have with some of your bosses. There might be some illusions that's been happening, and there's no sense. I'm hearing there's nonsense happening at the job at this current time. So for April, you really lost that energy when it comes to work. So you asking yourself, like, even your bosses might be saying, stay a little longer. Some of you guys might have given in your 2-week notice, and they're telling you to stay a little longer, and you just like, no, I'm not doing it. For others of you, whatever's happening in your love life is causing some shifting at your job. You might not be working at your best in April. So Spirit wants you to try to understand that both things are separate. So you don't want that to affect your money, especially if you're an entrepreneur. For those of you who may have been creating a partnership in the last 2 weeks, that could also fall out when it comes to business. It might not work out. So just think about that as well. When it comes in April, if you're creating a business or you partnering up somebody and it does not feel right, or, just allow yourself to be like, yeah, I don't know, it might not work out. And so just stay alert on that, because this is in your love, but this is also your internal. You are unlearning things, and as you start unlearning things, you start realizing that that's not how you want to operate anymore when it comes to love. That's not how you want to operate anymore when it comes to business. That's not how you want to operate when it comes to having a boss. So therefore, you start saying to yourself, this is not what I'm going to be doing. But you're secretly, because this is in reverse, for the month of April, you're going to be secretly judging people, right? Not in a bad way, but how are they affecting you, right? How is this person empowering me, or how is this person disempowering me? And as you do that, that's when the relationship starts shifting. And at work, the relationship starts shifting within yourself, for yourself, and shifting friends and family. So unlearning a lot of things that happened to you in your childhood, it's what's going to assist you in shifting this whole thing. Because in your childhood you didn't trust other people, when these businesses opportunity comes up, some of you guys may be fucking it up, right? Not in a bad way, but just because you don't know if it's going to be good for you or not, right? Some of you guys cannot see the long-term goals when opportunity comes your way, because they didn't work in the past. But so Spirit wants you to really tap into yourself and understand that if you allow your emotions to get out of the way for a little bit. You got this card as well, right? So you got the 8 of Cups. If you allow your emotions to get out the way, and you start understanding what energy is yours and what energy you want to move forward with, it's going to open up space for you. But you yourself have to make sure that you unlearn a lot of these things. Unlearn and let go of what no longer serves you. So if 2 years ago you used to I don't know why they want me to use this. Some of you guys probably don't even take the bus. Anyways, if 2 years ago you used to take the bus, come back now. Is taking the bus an option for you? Is it serving you? Or is it disempowering you because you collecting so much energy and you feeling some type of way? Is it time for you to start taking and start going for driver's lessons? Or are you building that illusion for yourself to say to yourself that you're so scared to drive that you rather stay on the bus every day because you want to be able to not open up the roads for yourself to receive that abundance? That was just an example. So it could be anything of you closing yourself up. So just allow yourself to, for the month of April, to just really look around you and understand what really serves you, what empowers you, and what does not empower you. And start making those moves, because honestly, I'm going to pull out another card for you. You have the Four of Wands. Should you start knowing what's for you and what's not for you, where's the illusions and where the illusions are not, homework, love, and finance, you'll be able to start opening up for yourself and start bringing in what you deserve. But it's all up to you, Aquarius, because honestly, Spirit is saying that, you know, you're a little closed up to assistance. A lot of you Aquarius don't be liking assistance. And let me tell you something, we out here to help each other. Okay? Ask for help. You and Aries, y'all don't be liking to ask for help. Bro, we all need help. Just come on. Ask for it. And I know our pride is there. Like some of the stuff that we want to ask for help for is just like, though people will look at us like, oh, shouldn't you have that in alignment? Fuck that. Again, that unlearning. For people, if people are putting you in a space of saying, shouldn't you have that in alignment? And you be like, well, it's obvious that I'm asking you for your assistance, so I don't have it in alignment. Are you going to help me or not? You know, that's why I say you may be a little bit aggressive. All right. Peace be with y'all. And you know what? Take a break. Take a break. Then you guys take a lot of breaks. Oh, for some of you guys, when it came to that last card, I'm hearing the word Mars. I don't know why, but some of you guys may wish that you were on another planet. You guys are connected to Uranus or Uranus. And so automatically you always feel like Earth is not your home anyways. So, Pisces. Y'all wildin'. You don't feel like it's your home anyway, so you want to just do your best to meditate and do these little things that's going to connect you to your higher self, so you can feel like you have people with you and you're not alone. All right, because I know how that could feel. Give me 1 second, y'all. Pisces done through all of this. I blame it on Pisces. Pisces. All right. Last but not least, we got Pisces. If you've been with me this long, I love you. I want to let you guys know that I am doing a giveaway next week when I come on and do the spiritual readings. I'm not sure what day I'm going to come on, because if I tell y'all a day, time might take me. So I'm just going to probably tell you guys maybe 6 hours ahead of time. It's going to be a giveaway for a starter tarot card deck. It was complimentary of a friend of mine. Her name is Evelise. She wanted to gift that to anyone that wins. Pisces, this is you. Don't forget, we are on Buy Me a Coffee. You guys can go over there. There's a calendar for you guys. The information is down below. Pisces probably didn't want a reading. What y'all think? Pisces didn't want a reading. Everything is in reverse for you. But the overall message, Pisces, the Four of Cups. There's a lot of internal newness happening for you this month. Internally, you're blossoming, you're growing, and you're truly understanding your emotions. You're connecting with your younger self. And here you guys are really making amends and understanding what we need to do to come into this lifetime and just say sorry for all the situations that has happened in our lives and brought us to the stage. 6 different things. At the age of 6, something happened to some of you Pisces, and you're tapping back into that, and that's going to give you a sense of learning how to let go when you tap into that emotion. 6 events in some of you guys, in some of you Pisces have had 6 events in your lifetime that has caused you a lot of pain. Therefore, you're going to be healing them little by little. As you can see, little by little, you're going to be healing them. And as you start doing that now in April, you're going to start understanding yourself a little bit more. This shift is going to be quite strong for you, Pisces. So you have a lot going on, and I'm not going to lie to you, it's pretty heavy, and I'm just going to pull them all out. Homework, love, and finances. Your work, is going great. Your work, you have the princess of this, and you guys are stable when it comes to work. Some of you guys may be feeling stuck, but it's not because you can't move forward. It's because what you're going to be going through for the month of April, you just don't feel like you can be at work at this time. So I want you to do your best to take some days off in April. And I know that may be hard for some of you, so maybe, go in an hour late. It's time to take care of yourself, Pisces. I'm just feeling like the excuses that may be coming up is that you don't have time to take off. I think it's really necessary for you to try your best to take off. Risk it. Spirit got you. Spirit got you. Is at least one day out of this whole month. Take off for yourself for 1 hour. Wake up 1 hour early to get some of this internal work done. Because look, let me just stop talking and show you. This is in reverse, so there's a lot going on. A lot of emotional stuff happening. Some of you guys might have are going through a breakup, and this breakup is what's causing you guys to be in this space, feeling like your thoughts and your emotions are causing you a lot of instability. So for the month of April, I would advise for you to really stick to tools that are going to uplift you. Listen to music, write your journal. If you're not part of, I don't know, a support group, get yourself to a support group, talk to people. This month is going to be rough for you, and that's because you are tapping into your healing. So as you're healing, there's a lot of things that's coming up. Every little inch of our crevices inside our body holds memory, all right? And it holds past life memories, and it just holds a lot. So this is what's for you, Pisces in particular, are going through this shift of knowing that there's a lot that you have to let go of and you don't want to let go of, right? With your finances, there's some type of work contract that you have to let go of and you don't want to. You don't. You see that? That's anchoring. Like your thoughts are just being anchored and to nothingness. Because you yourself want to be free. But the longevity of this place is keeping you stuck. The longevity of the partnership is keeping you stuck. This could be you, some of you guys, this for finances, could have been connected to this love situation that's causing you to financially shift. So that's causing you a lot of turmoil in April. For others of you, you might have been spending your money because you are a person who spends emotionally. And so that is also going to be coming back up for you in April. So the advice for you, there is work happening for you. There is opportunities coming in for you, but it is your own emotional instability that's coming up. Hear what I say? Coming up in April, that's going to cause you to shift from reaching that place of balance and center. So because we are becoming aware that it's coming up, it is up to you to go ahead and grab those tools. Like I told you, 5 minutes of meditation before you respond to anything or anybody. Take that deep breath. All right, Pisces, because this is some heavy shit. Heavy shit is happening. But look at the overall theme for the month. I just want you to understand this. If this is what you can focus on the entire month, healing and knowing that things are moving forward and things are sailing forward. And as it sails forward, you see that? Blossoming. All right, so I really want you to really understand. I really want you to really understand that things are going to be okay. Believe in yourself and know that at the end of it all, that is nothing but a mindset away from you to be in a space where you truly want to be. Remember, think about what you truly want, not what you don't want. So even when it comes to love, for some of you guys who are in a loving relationship, it's going to be a bit rocky. So do your best to have clear communication. For others of you who are single, you might be in a space are really feeling like you're never going to find somebody. Get out of that space. Remember those butterflies. All right. Last message for the collectors. All right. What we got? Let me know if y'all like Friday. Friday sounds cool. Be mindful of conflicts. What did I tell y'all with that Venus? I mean, with that Mercury going into Aries. Venus is already in Aries. The sun is in Aries. The new moon is like Aries all month. It's gonna be really, really tough. But I want y'all to see something. I love this card because it shows here that be mindful of conflict. And this is what I was talking about to Aquarius, right? If you can see, these two people are actually the same or may be saying the same thing, but they don't want to see each other's point of view. So they right here fighting. So it says, name one person with whom you have a power conflict and write an extensive description of the nature of that struggle without assigning blame. Only describe your own issues, your goal to become mindful that remaining in a conflict is a choice. So remember that anything that we do out of what we heard today is a choice. So we always have a choice to shift things. This is all an advice, and you create your next path. We only one thought away from creating our next path. All right. I love ya. Peace, love, and light. Don't forget to like and share. I'll see y'all next week.